Before we get started, I just want to say that this is not a sponsored video. It's not sponsored by Niantic or Nintendo or anyone. I just decided to check out Pikmin Bloom because it's a new game, and I wanted to see how it was. So, what you're about to see is 100% my own opinion, not sponsored. Enjoy. Since Pokemon GO launched 5 years ago, there have been a ton of other augmented reality games that have tried to copy the formula and follow in the footsteps of Pokemon GO, whether it's Niantic's own games like Harry Potter, Wizards Unite, or any number of other games that have just tried to get in on the success of Pokemon GO, from the infamous Draconius GO to Jurassic World Alive, or Garfield GO. There's even a crypto game now called Coin Hunt World, where you just walk around in real life and somehow earn crypto through playing. There are a lot of games following in this kind of real-world gaming space. The latest is another official game from Niantic themselves. It's Pikmin Bloom. And today I figured I'd give it a try. I did play Wizards Unite for a little bit when it first came out, but I was, as someone who's not really a huge Harry Potter fan, I preferred Pokemon GO, and that was kind of the end of my Harry Potter Wizards Unite career. As for Pikmin, I never actually played the Pikmin games. My only experience with Pikmin is playing as or against Captain Olimar in Super Smash Bros. So this is kind of my first impression of not only Pikmin Bloom, but Pikmin as an entire IP, as a franchise, as a game. So here it is. I decided to come out and play at a location I'm very familiar with. The Lighthouse, the Pike, out here in Long Beach, somewhere that I know really well when it comes to Pokemon GO. I know it's a great place to play Pokemon GO, so I figured it would probably be a decent place to start Pikmin Bloom. In this world, there are small creatures that look like animals and a little like plants. We call them Pikmin. Sleeping Pikmin need your help to wake up. So first step, try touching the seedlings. Okay, wake up, wake up. New item, seedling. Plant the seedlings. Okay, we have red seedlings, and let's plant them. Now, the seedlings you planted will grow as you walk around. Each step you take will add to the growth of the seedlings. Try it out, just walk 10 steps. I'm trying to see what counts as a step here. That was it. Looks like they're ready to be plucked. Boop. My first Pikmin. Nice, it gives a little map. Remember the map from the beginning of Pokemon GO? I can name it. I'm gonna name it Robert. Okay. Does this one need a name? Auto name. Red Pikmin from downtown. Where are you from, Pikmin? Downtown. Should I be playing this with sound on? Let's do it. The Pikmin have gathered together. After you've grown and plucked Pikmin, you can interact with them to your heart's content. When you walk around with Pikmin, they'll sometimes find fruit and pick it up. Looks like they want you to take it. Let's take it. Nectar. I have to feed them? Oops. Did I throw it too far? I think it got it, right? Flowers are glowing. So I plucked the flowers. Pikmin petals have curious properties. I'm curious to see where this is going. Red seedling. This one needs 1,000 steps. So I'm assuming 10 steps was just for the tutorial. Tell us about yourself. I'll use that's my me from my Switch right there. Cool. Alright, so I guess that's the tutorial. Now let's go walk and grow some Pikmin. So for today's video, this isn't necessarily going to be an in-depth review of this game. This is more of a first look, first impressions. And obviously, as someone who's been playing Pokemon GO for 5 years, I'm going to be coming at this with a Pokemon GO player's perspective. Is this a game that you can play alongside Pokemon GO? I did bring out my Pokeball Plus for the first time in a very long time. so I can spin Pokestops, catch Pokemon, even while I'm focused on Pikmin here. And, you know, is it worth checking out? If you enjoy Pokemon Go, will you enjoy this? Let's find out. So here we are, 72 steps later. Looking through the home screen, obviously there's a shop. We're not going to get too much into that. I'm not looking to spend money on a game that I'm just starting. Let's go for a walk. I think this is where the majority of the gameplay is going to live. We've taken 72 steps. Can I look at the map? Is there a map view somewhere? Here we go. Okay, we are on the map now. So this is the Pike. If you've watched my videos, it should look familiar. I'm going to switch over to Pokemon Go. Here's the same area in Pokemon Go. And let me get my Pokeball Plus connected. Start spinning Pokestops. Ooh, it's an Ekans nest. I still don't have shiny Ekans. I might come back for that, but today we're playing Pikmin. So we've got the Pike, we've got a lot of 3 gyms, a bunch of Pokestops. Well, several gyms, several Pokestops here. If we go back to Pikmin, there's less points of interest, but here's our nearest one. Evolution of a Skyline. Obviously this is going to use the same points of interest that Niantic uses across all their games. State Bud. Flower name, question mark. Precondition, 211 more flowers. Let's go look at it. First point of interest. Evolution of a Skyline. What can I do now that I'm here? I don't know. I can't even, how do I pick up this stuff? Yo, this feels like day 1 of Pokemon Go where everyone's like, how do I move? I really don't know what to do with this. Okay, my Pikmin picked up things. Did they pick it up from here or did they pick it up from walking? I don't know. Well, you have flower planting on. Flowers will grow around you as you walk. While you're planting flowers, petals you've collected from your Pikmin will be used up one by one. I am planting flowers. You got a special seedling for linking your Nintendo account. What does that mean? Let's plant it. Huge seedling. Minami Ward. Tokyo? Oh, it's from Niantic. Or from Nintendo, rather. Let's plant that. 10,000 steps. So they're almost like incubators where you have to walk a certain distance to grow the Pikmin. This one's going to take 10,000 steps. The red one's going to take 1,000 steps. The other one's going to take 10,000 steps. And I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with the points of interest. Okay, I think I figured this out. I've been walking for about 5 minutes. I've planted 121 flowers. If I look at one of these big flower points of interest, you can see it says precondition 173 more flowers. So my plan is to walk in circles around this Pier Point Landing flower and see if I can plant enough flowers to make something happen. I've been just using my Pokeball Plus to catch Pokemon while I'm doing this, but it seems like maybe Pikmin is actually the background game. And I could just walk circles here where, well, I know there's usually a lot of Pokemon spawns. Obviously my Pokeball Plus has probably caught a lot of them. But if I'm walking around here catching Pokemon and I have Pikmin on in the background, I'm just kind of passively planting flowers here. So maybe that's actually the better way to play the two of them at the same time, is actively play Pokemon Go, and then have Pikmin in the background as you're planting flowers, just walking around catching your Pokemon. Also need to hit these excellent throws. I'm actually really close to level 49. The XP is almost there. Check this out. Quick progress check. 24,733,000. A little over 250,000 XP till I have enough to level up. Still working on the trades, the lucky trades, still working on the medals. Okay, here we go. The flower needs one more flower to be planted. Something's happening. We did it! We grew a daisy. And bloom ends in 22 hours and 59 minutes. Do I get any sort of bonus for being here? Do I get anything out of this? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, we grew a flower. We grew a flower, is that it? Is that it? I finished my flower planting. So this is what shows up when you finish planting. Flowers planted 299, total planting time 20 minutes. And it shows you, I guess, just a summary of the route that you walked. By using petals to plant flowers, the environment grows gradually more comfortable for your Pikmin. You also earn a planting boost, be able to grow seedlings faster while planting. With others, we looked at that, no one around, working together with Pikmin, we can help create a more flower-filled world. So that's it. We planted flowers. Can I have that? Can I have that, Mr. Pikmin? Hello? So I understand the loop now. It's feed nectar, collect petals, plant flowers, get Pikmin. You can have, apparently 3 is my max number of Pikmin. You can switch them out. You might be able to increase that as you level up. I'm going to try to gather a bunch more petals, and we'll just go for a walk, plant more flowers, and get closer to hatching or growing the huge seedling. I'm walking up into downtown now. I've just been mostly playing Pokemon GO, but what I've been doing is just switching back and forth to Pikmin every once in a while to see if my Pikmin collected anything. Pikmin can only grow like 6 petals a day, so once they've done 6, you can swap them out for one that can continue growing. So I guess there's a limit, and that's why you need more than 3 Pikmin, is because there's a limit to how many petals you can actually grow per Pikmin per day. And as you're walking, I guess the Pikmin will just kind of randomly, it seems, pick up stuff, fruit, so you can give them nectar. And then of course it's tracking steps in the background, so there's another Pikmin grown, and 4,500 steps, a little less than halfway on this one. Okay, I just leveled up, and honestly, where am I? Level 4. So I unlocked a new type of seedling, and there's goals. It's not XP that you need to level up, but there's goals for each level, so walk 3,000 steps and grow a yellow seedling are apparently my goals for this one. For leveling up for my previous level, I got a yellow seedling, so let's plant that. I also just finished flower planting, little route, question mark, kind of how I feel about the game right now. What am I doing? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go for the red petals now, get the boost, and start planting more flowers. I leveled up again. I grew my yellow seedling. I walked another 5K, or just 5K total maybe. More yellow seedlings, more red seedlings, more single-use slots. Grow 2 Pikmin is my next task. Got red seedlings. I know in the Pikmin games, the seedlings have different, or the Pikmin have different properties. As far as I can tell, they don't do anything different in this game. It still grows 6 petals. I can't tell that the yellow behaves any differently than the red, other than the way it looks. Okay, I just finished planting flowers. You can see a little trail back there. And I think that's enough steps now. Almost enough steps now. We can at least get the red and the yellows from around the bee room, from around Beechwood Blendery. Okay. It's naming them not based on Pokestops, or points of interest, but like actual businesses in the area. And I just leveled up. Complete an expedition. Oh, that's new. You can now send Pikmin out on expeditions. And I can have 6 Pikmin total. How to expeditions, though? Oh, you brought me a thing. Okay. Do you want to go on an expedition? How do I do that? I don't know. Where do I find my expeditions? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna walk these last few steps. Is that enough? I think it is. The big one's ready. Let's pluck it. It's blue. It's blue, and it's from around Nintendo headquarters. Blue Pikmin have special gills that let them breathe underwater. Oh, it came with something extra. What is a hat? Yeah, that's actually kind of cute. Special. Wait a minute. These hats. I hate hats in Pokemon Go. Do I like them in Pikmin? I don't know. Mario Hat Pikmin from near Nintendo. Yes, that's your name. Well, it's part of the squad, so that's cool. Is there anything special about it? 6 petals. You can zoom in, take a close look at the hat, the face. I don't know. No one else is planting flowers out here. So, Long Beach is looking a little barren. I'm hungry, too. I'm gonna head home. Yo, I know this is a Pikmin video, but I just found a shiny Murkrow. Only my second ever shiny Murkrow, and I evolved my last one, so I can keep this one as a Murkrow. It's weird IVs, but hey, I'm gonna name it Pikmin. Pikmin the Murkrow. So, you know, I did, what, like 100,000 XP just walking around playing both Pokemon Go and Pikmin. And as far as Pikmin goes, I'm honestly, I'm not sure what the point is. You know, I think it suffers from the same problem that I saw early on with Pokemon Go, is that there doesn't seem to be an end game. Like, there's a loop, yes. I'm walking around to collect nectar, so that I can feed Pikmin, so that I can get petals, so that I can grow flowers, and it's just kind of a loop like that, you know? We're growing flowers, and that's cool, and I guess if enough people play, this is gonna start looking really nice, but right now it's kind of an empty playing field, you know? Not much going on. Doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of purpose, other than a nice little thing to get you out and walking around. Oh, here's the expeditions. I found them. You can send Pikmin out to collect items. Okay. Someone go find the orange. Let's just auto. Oh, you can speed it up by sending multiple. Nice. Cool. All you have to do is wait. And then as far as like, I think I just glitched the game. Oops. Oh, I just restarted and I got some decor? What? Oh, like costumes, basically. Apparently there's different costumes. And restaurant, cafe, sweet shop, movie theater, pharmacy. I'm guessing that like businesses are obviously coded forest. Okay, this makes it more interesting. It is apparently a collecting game. I just figured it out. It's a collecting game, and by collecting Pikmin from different areas near different types of businesses in different environments, it seems like you'll be able to collect them with different costumes. I'm a little more interested now, because I was wondering, what's the point? The point is collecting, and I'm not necessarily a collector, but, you know, that's how Pokemon Go started. At the very start, it was just a collecting game. We didn't have PvP, we didn't have raids, we didn't have a whole lot to do with our Pokemon other than collect, and it seems like that's where Pikmin Bloom is at right now, and I want to go to the forest and see what these stag beetle Pikmin look like. So, I guess to wrap it up, is Pikmin Bloom better than Pokemon Go? I'm gonna say no. I mean, obviously, like I said, I've never played Pikmin before. I don't know if this is hitting any nostalgia for any of you, but for me, it was very confusing for the first 7 levels. I think I just figured out that it's a collecting game. I didn't even know that there was anything to collect other than a couple different colors of Pikmin until right now. Is it worse than Pokemon Go? Not necessarily. It's similar, and I think, you know, if you're not a Pokemon fan specifically, and you're just looking for a game to accompany you on walks to make your exercise a little more interesting, this could be that. I know there's plenty of people who play Pokemon Go who weren't necessarily into Pokemon before the game came out. I could see this doing the same thing, although obviously without the power of the Pokemon IP, I don't think Pikmin Bloom is going to be anywhere near as big or viral or successful as Pokemon Go. So it'll be interesting. I'm curious to see what those costumes look like, and probably the next time I travel somewhere, or honestly maybe even over the next week or so, I might play a little bit in the background just to see if I can collect some costumes and see what that's all about. Let me know down in the comments if you've played Pikmin Bloom, if you're interested in playing Pikmin Bloom. I'm curious to hear what you think. That's my opinion. It's cute, it's interesting. It's another way for Niantic to collect location data. And I don't think I'm going to be playing a whole lot, but I am a little bit curious moving forward. So we'll see. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.